Hello, assassins, and welcome back to Sekiro, Shallow's Stop Dives. And in this part, we are going to backstab more ghosts from the great beyond while trying to dispel this accursed mist once and for all.
Which is in the house some damn where.
Yes, the house, the manor. That
The manor, we finded it!
Finally.
Alright, so we need to figure out where the grapple point is so we can get to the second floor.
Not exactly. There is a secret entrance that will allow us to use the hole that had been alluded to us by our friend back there. Our ailing friend whose only wish was to destroy the enemy of Buddha. However, this particular entranceway cannot be accessed from immediately around the manor. You must find a hidden pathway first.
Who's got the alarm going off?
Turn it off!
I do like that attention to detail, certainly, but it is significantly more scary than any of the Phantom Soldiers.
What, the music playing in the background?
Yeah, someone is playing that flute.
Oh, yeah. And it's the Mist Noble. The nobles in this game love playing instruments. But they hate you.
No, well, I'm an asshole, so that makes sense.
No first strike for you. Screw you guys. Drink. Drink again. Ow. Alright, come on, use a follow-up. No, but you can't use follow-up attacks on enemies you can't see. Damn it. Drink.
Really? Even despite the fact that we should know that they're there?
Oh, we the human player know that they're there. However, the game cannot let you target something that is not visibly on the map.
Now that's a bit odd, honestly.
Well,
I mean, yes, it makes sense mechanically, but I don't know.
Well, that's why okay, well, case in point, I just hit somebody I couldn't see, but I couldn't have targeted him. Although you also don't need to target foes. That's one thing I like about this game, is that you don't need to target foes in order to death blow. It is just a thing that happens when you press R1 when the timing is right.
So why can't we death blow the trees then?
Well, because the trees cannot die. They are trees. They'll always be trees.
The trees very much can die.
Well, when the trees die, then we die too. Therefore, the trees must be alive. Glowing red object. Must protect glowing red gold piece of shit.
Oh, that's why you were sneaking around the long way. Okay.
Of course it's a trap. Haven't you been following the tropes of this place?
So when are you gonna switch over to your flame jet, because your flame jet actually deals AoE posture damage, doesn't it?
Just posture damage, yeah. It's costly to use. It's a little on the slow side, and there are a lot of enemies around me, so I have to keep moving. Damn it, he's blocking. Oh god,
Go.
I hate you hammer guys. Got him.
Mind you, you had to use the Ichimonji, which I still dislike.
God.
Are we ever gonna get a follow-up to our heavy thrust?
I don't know about follow-up to heavy thrust. There might be like a good preface for the thrust, maybe. Oh, I just took a thrust attack and a follow-up swing. No, the thrust attack is its own move. It's supposed to be nice. I killed another invisible guy. You're supposed to use the thrust like as an alternative to your other attacks because it is unblockable. It can be deflected, but it can't be blocked.
And it was just a goddamn ceramic shard.
Yes, they're trying to screw with us. There's definitely something more important than just picking up rubbish off the ground. Oh, yes. That's why we're going to continue exploring, meanwhile, so I can finally find this fucking pathway.
Kind of sad that you can't actually knock down the spirit lanterns that are strewn about, though.
Maybe it might have something to do with the amount of draw distance that comes up after you dispel the mist. Because the map looks dramatically different once the mist is gone.
Is it now on fire?
Well, these fools are on fire. Spark.
I like Sparks.
I
I mean, the Sparks the Dragonfly. Sparks the Dragonfly is pretty awesome.
Nah. Oh, Spyro would be having a great time around here. Just flying.
No, he would not, because this would give him flashbacks of Misty Bog, and fuck Misty Bog.
Oh, this is where all the dead dragons come back to haunt him.
There's like only, what, 3 dead dragons in the entirety of the Hero series?
Nah. Well, dragons can't die. That's too gruesome. Oh, I see that. I see that little wall. Yeah, that's a wall, all right. I can climb along that wall.
Hello, tree that looks like a person from far enough away.
Nah.
Ah, crap. It's an Oni with double death blow markers.
And
he's got a whole posse.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that is one thing I observe about the Juzos in this game, is that they usually have a posse of some kind with them. Yeah, that's another Lord Juzo from Juzo the Drunk from the Hirata estate. You will find multiple enemies that behave just like them.
All right. Oh, and his posse is a bunch of mandrills. Okay.
Oh yeah, and these monkeys will fuck you up if you are not careful. A lot of the beast type enemies in this game, whether they are chickens or monkeys with human helmets and human swords in their hands, will fuck you up.
Kind of odd that they went mandrills specifically, though. Wait, we're not going to take on Juzo? I mean, sure, we don't have any healing items, but...
I'm out of healing items, and I don't feel like death blowing this guy legit. He's kind of... Well, the thing is that he can do, like, sweep attacks. Sweep attacks will probably screw you up more than anything because they can't be blocked, and you may not think to jump.
But you can backstep sweep attacks.
Well, I mean, also let us recall that Juzo's sweep attack has a really nasty long range, so really jumping is the only answer. On a consistent
basis. We finally found a way to get into the second floor.
Yes. And we even have a boss that we can put a little ear on this entire part saying, I should probably come back here, damn it. Meanwhile, your concert is over. Say goodnight.
Stop having tails!
He's a freak. He also sucks at life.
Lump of grave wax.
Long-suffered illness will see the growth turn large and blacker still. Use it to upgrade your wolf's fang or something. Spit fire and laugh about it.
All right. Like so with that, we have officially dispelled the mist of the hidden village. Oh my God! We didn't get any sen for the whole trip.
No, we did. We just picked it. Oh, I mean, my goodness. I mean, he wouldn't carry that much gold on his person. It's invested in offshore bank accounts.
I'm not complaining about the sun that we got from him. He's a boss. He probably shouldn't have cash on him at all. I'm complaining about the fact that we didn't get any cash for any of the Phantom Soldiers that we killed.
I mean, of course the money on Phantom Soldier. What are they going to drop? Phantom coins?
Hey, Phantom coins is a real currency in several different MMOs.
They had swords that just it just doesn't make that much sense. I mean, you kill them, they disappear. Next question. You see, if they could frame, that's the type of character that could frame you for a murder, because as soon as their victim is dead and you are the only one there, they will say, "Who did this? It was the shinobi, of course." Apprehend him at once. Alright, we found Mibu Village. Ah.
Oh, look. Now we're up to over 600 frickin' spirit emblems.
I feel insured.
I don't know, Mr. Jawa.
Another one. God damn you guys. I think this guy has a... This guy might have either a prayer bead or a gourd seed. He's got something. Let's check out his offering inventory. There's nothing funny about the dead.
Let's see, some adamantine scraps, some bulging coin purses.
He does.
Modeled purple gourd. Ooh.
Yep, he has one of the special gourd varieties that reduces one of your status ailment meter buildups.
Specifically curse. All right.
He also has treasure carp scales, but that's not important right now because you don't want to start concentrating on treasure carp scales until you unlock late game areas. Sake. Ooh.
So I don't think we've encountered the NPC that wants the Dragon Spring Sake yet.
Well, there are a couple NPCs that want Dragon Spring Sake. Only that we haven't fought Genichiro yet. See, after we rematch Genichiro, then yes. But we're just making a little side progress meanwhile. And I guess I am starting on my treasure carp scales. Treasure carp scales are kind of hard to get, and you need a certain number of them in order to get some really cool ability later on.
Okay. And now we're purchasing the Dragon Spring Sake? Yep.
And you really never need any of the sake. It just helps you, you know, fall in love with the game a little more. And nothing brings people and characters closer together than alcohol.
Well, I think video games help bring people closer together more than alcohol does, but... Is that a character panning for gold? Because if they're panning for gold, then they should just ignore us. Yeah, this looks like this was a miners' colony at one point, and, well... As what happens with most miners' colonies, they didn't find anything, so they became deaded persons.
Yes, and after they were deaded, they were buried head first.
That is an interesting tree over on the right, Mr. Cloud. I wonder if there's going to be a conflict over there.
Yes, it certainly would have nothing to do with that Falconwrath noble who's just waiting in the distance. There's a shark. This is actually not my first actual in-game visit to this area. This is my second attempt going through because my first recording actually has failed. This is me miming all of the same areas where I had gone in the same order that I might produce the same results.
Okay.
We are working our way, of course, to the next Sculptor's Idol, Dark Souls, where there are 1 and 2 bosses up ahead. But you want to spend some time scouring the Mibu village in order to get one of the one-time use upgrade materials that you need in order to max out the power of your prosthetic tools. And it is right up ahead, right over there. Whoosh. The other way, Wolf.
And maybe we'll go that way in the next part, Mr. Cloud.
Maybe. Meanwhile, glory.